Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Legal considerations in performance management. Legal considerations in performance management are critical for ensuring that organizations operate within the boundaries of the law while striving to achieve their strategic objectives. Performance management encompasses the processes and activities involved in evaluating and improving employee performance. It is essential to understand the legal implications of these processes to avoid litigation, foster fair treatment, and maintain a positive workplace environment. Performance management must comply with various federal, state, and local employment laws. Key federal laws include the Fair Labor Standards Act, Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Americans with Disabilities Act, the Age Discrimination in Employment Act, and the Family and Medical Leave Act. Each of these laws imposes specific requirements on employers concerning performance management practices. The FLSA establishes minimum wage, overtime pay, and record-keeping requirements. Employers must ensure that their performance management systems do not result in violations of these provisions. For example, performance evaluations should not be used as a tool to deny overtime pay that employees are legally entitled to receive. Additionally, performance improvement plans should not impose demands that result in employees working off the clock without compensation. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act prohibits employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. Performance management systems must be designed and implemented in a way that is free from bias and ensures equal treatment for all employees. This includes ensuring that performance evaluations are based on objective criteria rather than subjective opinions that could be influenced by unconscious biases. Employers should provide training to managers and supervisors to recognize and mitigate biases in performance assessments. The ADA requires employers to provide reasonable accommodations to employees with disabilities, enabling them to perform their job duties. Performance management practices must consider the need for accommodations and should not penalize employees for limitations caused by their disabilities. For instance, an employee with a disability may require modified work schedules or assistive technology to meet performance expectations. Employers must engage in an interactive process with the employee to determine appropriate accommodations and adjust performance criteria accordingly. The ADA protects employees aged 40 and older from age discrimination. Performance management systems must ensure that older employees are not unfairly targeted for negative evaluations or disciplinary actions based solely on their age. Employers should use objective performance metrics and avoid stereotypes about older workers' abilities. Additionally, performance improvement plans should offer equal opportunities for skill development and training to older employees. The FMLA provides eligible employees with up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave for specified family and medical reasons. Employers must ensure that taking FMLA leave does not negatively impact an employee's performance evaluation or career advancement opportunities. Performance management systems should account for periods of approved leave and avoid penalizing employees for absences protected under the FMLA. For example, an employee on maternity leave should not receive a lower performance rating due to their absence. Employers must also comply with state and local employment laws, which may provide additional protections beyond federal requirements. For instance, some states have enacted laws that prohibit discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. Performance management systems should be inclusive and reflect these protections to ensure compliance with all applicable laws. To further mitigate legal risks, employers should establish clear, written policies and procedures for performance management. These policies should outline the criteria for performance evaluations, the process for addressing performance issues, and the mechanisms for employees to appeal or challenge performance-related decisions. Consistently applying these policies across the organization helps to prevent claims of unfair treatment or discrimination. Documentation is a critical aspect of legal compliance in performance management. Employers should maintain detailed records of performance evaluations, disciplinary actions, and communications related to performance issues. These records serve as evidence that the employer has acted fairly and consistently in managing employee performance. Proper documentation also helps to defend against potential legal claims by demonstrating that decisions were based on legitimate business reasons rather than unlawful factors. One of the best practices in performance management is the use of objective, measurable criteria to evaluate employee performance. Objective criteria reduce the risk of bias and provide a clear basis for performance-related decisions. Examples of objective criteria include sales targets, project completion rates, and customer satisfaction scores. Employers should ensure that performance goals are realistic, achievable, and aligned with the organization's strategic objectives. Training and development play a crucial role in effective performance management. Employers should invest in training programs that enhance employees' skills and competencies, enabling them to meet performance expectations. Providing opportunities for professional growth demonstrates the employer's commitment to employee development and can improve overall performance. Additionally, training programs for managers and supervisors should focus on effective performance management techniques, legal compliance, and the importance of fair treatment. Performance feedback is another essential component of performance management. Regular, constructive feedback helps employees understand their strengths and areas for improvement. Employers should encourage open communication and create a supportive environment where employees feel comfortable discussing performance-related issues. Feedback should be specific, actionable, and based on observable behaviors rather than personal opinions. Providing positive reinforcement for good performance can motivate employees and reinforce desired behaviors. Employee involvement in the performance management process can enhance engagement and commitment. Employers should involve employees in setting performance goals and developing performance improvement plans. This collaborative approach ensures that employees have a clear understanding of expectations and feel a sense of ownership over their performance. Additionally, involving employees in the process can lead to more accurate and meaningful performance evaluations. Legal considerations in performance management also extend to the termination of employees for poor performance. Employers must ensure that terminations are based on documented performance issues and that employees have been given opportunities to improve. Termination decisions should be consistent with the organization's policies and should not be influenced by discriminatory factors. Employers should conduct thorough investigations and consult with legal counsel when necessary to ensure that terminations are legally defensible. In conclusion, legal considerations in performance management are vital for creating a fair, compliant, and effective system that benefits both employers and employees. By adhering to federal, state, and local employment laws, establishing clear policies and procedures, using objective criteria, providing training and feedback, involving employees in the process, and ensuring proper documentation, employers can minimize legal risks and promote a positive workplace environment. Understanding and addressing these legal considerations is essential for human resources professionals seeking certification as a professional in human resources and for organizations committed to excellence in performance management. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.